Okay, first shots with the Holosun HS507K. This is the slim little guy. It's mounted here on the SIG Sauer P365XL. And I think I got a rough 0 on it. Let's see how it does. 10 yards. Well, we are being consistent. All right, that's probably not a bad starting point. All right, let's try some on paper. That is about 8 yards away, that paper. At this distance, the Holosun 32 MOA circle is just slightly smaller than that green target dot, which is a 2-inch dot. All right, that's a pretty consistent group. I'm happy with that. I could probably bring this thing down an inch and left an inch if I wanted to be perfect. But when was the last time I was ever perfect? This Holosun HS507K was sent to the channel by my friends at Optics Planet. Big thank you to the folks at Optics Planet, and here's an opportunity for you to save more money. If you use that discount code, you'll save an additional 5% off their already low prices. I'm definitely a fan of the Holosun optics, especially the handgun optics. I love the reticle. I like their simple and effective designs. The housing is aluminum on this sight. You don't have to dismount it to change the battery. I like that. It's easy to adjust your zero, easy to adjust your brightness, a lot of brightness settings. It really ticks all the boxes. Bolts right onto the P365XL with no adapter. Uses the exact same footprint as the Romeo Zero. Another big plus. Okay, well there is my first look at the HS507K from Holosun. This is the new slim line for slim pistols like this P365XL. Also a nice option for Hellcat and several other slim pistols. So after a day at the range with it and an easy installation, I can certainly give it a thumbs up. Performed perfectly for me. I didn't have any problem with it at all. Just to go over some of the basic features of it in case you're not familiar with Holosun products. Again, this one has a 32 MOA circle and a 2 MOA dot, and you can configure that in a variety of which one's on and which one's off type configurations. Has shake awake technology, which is something I pretty much consider entry level for an optic. If it doesn't have shake awake, I really don't like it because I have a tendency to forget and leave them on and then the battery runs down. Aluminum housing I think is a plus over the polymer varieties because you're really not gaining any kind of substantial weight and you certainly have a lot of additional strength. It does have 10 daytime settings for intensity or brightness, and it has 2 night vision settings. So 12 total. And let's see, the window size, they tell us what the size is, but I'm going to do something here I don't usually do. I'm going to actually measure. So for the width, I'm getting about 780, and that corresponds to the specs. And for the height, it should be just over ½ an inch. Oops. And that is true as well. So I'm getting 575 by 7 something. They say 5.8 by 77, and that is verified by my caliper. Now the whole thing is well under an inch in width. I'm getting about 9.5, so 954 is the width. It really adds very little to the width of this pistol. Just sticks out a tiny bit on either side of the slide. So, and it's less than an inch high off the top of the slide as well. I had measured that earlier. So it's very compact, but yet it gives you a very nice reticle, easy to pick up. One of the other things I like about it is that you still can co-witness. It's got a little notch in the back, and you can still co-witness your iron sights, and if this were to fail, you lose your battery or whatever, you can still see your sights and use your sights. That's a big plus for me. Holosun says that a good battery will charge this thing for 10,000 hours. That should be pretty good life. I'm certainly not going to be able to demonstrate that part of it for you anytime soon, but I will let you know. As time goes by, I'm going to continue to use this. I really do like it. This is my preferred configuration for a handgun optic. It's performed great on the first outing, and so big thumbs up. Other useful information: click values are 1 MOA each. So for your windage and your elevation, each time you click the adjustment, that would be 1 inch at 100 yards, and there's math you can do to figure out what that would be inside at handgun range. But 1 MOA per click. The little tool they provide is perfect for making those adjustments, and I really do like the plus and minus brightness adjustments right there. Easy to get to. You don't have to reach down inside here, which is something I didn't really care for about the Romeo Zero, and some others too. You have to get down in here and control things. So the big pluses are very, very easy to adjust. You can see it right there. Simple. It's got the shake awake technology, of course. Battery goes in right here, and that's easy to change every 10,000 hours or so when you need to. You do not have to remove the optic from your pistol in order to do that. And you can see right there we have our windage, and here we have our elevation, and they are very easy to adjust as well. So extremely friendly to the user and extremely effective for the shooter.